Hey guys, good afternoon. All right, I'm literally like rigging up another another setup in here today. Okay, so we're gonna do a really fun glam smoky eye today, and we're gonna be using our new color in the Splurge Cream Shadow, which is a matte black. I have been looking forward to this color for so long, and it is truly a matte black. So pretty, great for smoky eye. We're gonna play with it. I will tell you, I have never done this look before. So we're gonna do it together. I've already done the rest of my face, so we can focus on eyes. Got my towel. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm copying some inspiration I had from two other girls who did a matte smoky eye. So we're gonna begin with a little bit of brown. So we're gonna transition to that solid black. So I'm gonna start with the Cream Shadow Faithful and a crease brush. And what I'm gonna do here is really just kind of begin that smoky look. Now, whenever you do a smoky look, it doesn't all have to be blacks and grays. I think whenever you put in those earth tones, it really just gives another depth to it, and it helps you look less like you have a black eye. So I'm just taking the color Faithful and kind of going all over with it. Like on the outside, underneath. And I'm not getting a lot, but I am smudging it around. Oh man, you guys, I was so excited when we got this. So I needed some inspiration. So I have a few looks. I have something in my eye. A few looks that I wanted to try. And can I tell you, just side note, today has not gone as planned. Do you guys ever have those days where you like think so much is gonna happen? I had everything planned out for today. It's complete opposite of what I thought. So, yep. I have to go to the post office, I gotta run errands, I was supposed to record some videos, go to the vet. Nothing happened yet. But I really wanted to do this because the next time I'll be able to do a video might be Monday, and that's really far away. All right, so do you guys see how I'm kind of just like outlining my eye, almost like creating a black eye, but with like a taupe brown. So once I kind of have it on there, I take another brush, a little bit fuller, and I just kind of blend that. You really want this to be a transition color. So it doesn't have to be heavy. It's just kind of like hiding there, like a shadow almost. Okay, so that's step one. And then we're gonna go to a more brown color. I suggest something coppery. So I have one of my favorite colors, which is, what is this color? Provoked. So I really, really like this one. And it is a matte copper. And I'm gonna take that and like that angled full brush and really focus on right above my crease and out here. Now you could also use any of the colors in palette 1 or palette 4, any of those matte browns. I just really like Provoked. It's just a really pretty color. Okay, and then we're gonna blend some more, and I might add a little bit more Faithful up here because I don't want it to be too copper. One of those pictures I showed, she had it really copper up top, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna darken the brows too, because I feel like you have to have really dark brows for the hair and the look that I'm gonna go for. Really, you know, precise brows. So let's actually go ahead and do that a little bit so I can finish those up. So I'm gonna take the color Proud. I've already done this like a basic, and I'm gonna take my angled brush here and just color those in a little bit. So this is a dark brown cream shadow, and I'm just gonna, I think, just emphasize those more. Yeah. I feel like I haven't done a real glam look for you guys in a while. I've been kind of sticking with more neutrals, so I'm excited about this. And one of the things I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, it's a true story. I did all my, well, okay, so I'm not going anywhere. Brett works tonight, so I'm home. But I really wanted to play with this color, and this is the only chance I'm going to get before Monday. Busy weekend. I have the kids with me the whole time, and, you know, so I wanted to play. So I'm going to play. But no, today, Brett got home. Like I said, I was supposed to do so much today, and he's like, hey, we need to go to Wesley Chapel and get a car. Like right now, this moment, I was still in my pajamas, so I threw on a sweatshirt and tennis shoes, and we went and bought a car, which it needed to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to happen today. His car has been on its last leg for a while, so it happened today. And don't you know the car buying process takes forever? It takes so long. Okay, don't you always one brow is better? Look how much better this brow is than this one. Yeah, matte black does get glam. It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, always one better than the other. All right, so I also like to use, this color it's my favorite color, Victorious, and touch up the brows. So that line underneath to kind of just, that's not the right brush. Here we go. I set up in the boys' room again. I'm literally sitting on a toy chest. I have the phone taped to a window, and I'm surrounded by toys. So I'm a little out of my element again. It's because I don't have good natural light. Brows look perfect. Well, thank you. Totally drawn on. But one always looks better than the other. What happens is I have a very short window in the lash cave where I have good natural light. It's like just a few hours. If it's too soon, the light's directly in it and it blinds me, and if it's too late, it's shadows. So once I'm outside that window of time, I have to find another room. So the boys' room has wonderful lighting. So here we are. All right, so now we get to go to the black. So we have like our base. You can see we added the brown, we did the brows. Now we move on to the black. Let me shut these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cream shadow. Get down. Get down. I'm going to use the cream shadow brush and really pack it on near the lash. Start there. And just pack, pack, pack. And you can layer this. Okay, but this is where we want the majority of the color to be. And what you will find is whenever you're doing, yes, this is Splurge in the new color Magnificent. It's a matte black. What you will find when you're doing really dark shades next, like really dark on your lid, you have to do a tight eyeliner. Because if not, you're going to see right around your eye where it's not lined. So we're going to be doing a dark black eyeliner, real tight. The dog always tries to eat this. Somehow she gets a hold of it every time. Oh, you're catching me live, Rosemary? Yes. And this is a new look. I've never done this look. Okay, so what I do is I get it really, really close and tight in there. And then I take the cream shadow brush. This is where you kind of got to go back and forth a little bit. Because when it's still a little moussey, like we'll call it wet. It's not really wet. But before it dries, you're going to want to blend that. So I suggest doing one eye at a time because you don't want it to dry because then you can't blend it. And I don't want the black to go too far up. So I'm using kind of this isn't normally what I would blend with, but I want to keep that brown there. You know, so if you use like a loose blender, something looser, which I don't have my good one in here, it might get too much. I want there to be a difference in the two colors. Baby it, you guys. Don't rush the blending. Okay. And then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out a little bit more on the outside. So a little more, not like a wing, but you know, kind of. Oh, Rosemary, I'm excited for you to try it. Now guys, also we have a, what do we have? We have a shimmer black, and it's called Skeptical, and it is absolutely gorgeous. But what I found last night when I was just testing out the color on my hand, I still had a little bit of a shimmer on my brush, and it ended up making this a shimmer black, and it was really pretty too. So you can make this shimmer if you want to. All right, now I'm taking what's left over and I'm bringing it around. Ooh. Very lightly. Now we're gonna go back and add a little more. Because when you blend, it kind of makes it a little, what's the word? Gray. I might have to add some more brown. Still perfecting this look, guys. I've never done it before. So I'm just gonna kind of play with my blending. Take a little bit more of that brown we had. And also I think will help is getting our black eyeliner. I should probably do the other eye too, but hold on. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do a tight black line all the way around. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but when I look up, can you see that like this water line is not a tight line? You can see the white, it looks goofy. Okay, now we're gonna pause and do the other eye and catch up. And I promise I won't look like I have a black eye when I'm done. Ooh. Okay, so let's do that again over here. And be careful not to go too far in with the black, because we're going to lighten that up on the inside just a teensy bit. Okay. I would take this as a more delicate look. You don't want to rush this one for sure. And I think once you do it a few times, it will be easier to figure out, you know, like how much blending, how far up, stuff like that. See, that eye was a little bit faster. Tight line. Ooh. This upper waterline is giving me problems today, y'all. Okay, so now, watching an IEP while learning, yes, multitask. I would be lying if I said I didn't watch a few makeup videos while writing IEPs. Okay, I'm just deepening up that top. I want the lid to be like jet black. And then I'm going to take a angled brush, a little bit smaller, and I'm going to take that and really focus on like real close to that hairline. But instead of using like an eyeliner, this is more less defined. So instead of a straight line, it's really, I feel like I'm going to say Smokey 50,000 times today, but I don't know how else to describe it. It's more of a smudged look. I wish you guys can see what I see right now. Literally, my phone is taped to the window. I have my compact with the mirror taped above it. It's what we do for good lighting. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is add in a teensy bit more of that brown. I just want to bring out the brown a little bit more. So I have Provoked again, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that up here. Kind of going back and forth until I get the desired look I want. Lots of blending, lots of blending. Are we getting closer? Yeah. Okay, so now for the inside corner of your eye. You could go, yeah, I'm gonna be a perfectionist about this. You know, you could bring the black all the way around. I'm actually gonna lighten that up a little bit. So you have some options with that. You could use a highlighter, like an illuminator, which I don't currently have with me. See the winks? Okay, but you know, maybe in the future. So you could use Sexy Pigment. You could also use maybe one of these, which would be kind of like a shimmer, not too much. I'm kind of looking at all my options here. This is from palette 2, so you have Blissful, those two shimmers. You can use this color from palette 4. I'm debating, you guys, I'm debating. Oh, you could use Brilliant, that would be silver. You could also use Suspicious or Smitten from palette 3. Let's go with palette 4. We'll just see what this is like. Okay, I'm gonna take the sponge side and get on in there with palette 4 and really focus that right in this corner, okay? Because I want to brighten it up a little bit. I am going to add a little bit of Sexy. Okay, and then I'm going to touch up where I had the black. Sorry guys, I can't see on that phone. Because I don't want any shimmer on my lid. That's the tricky part. No shimmer on the lid. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rosemary. Okay. I'm trying to stand back because I get too close sometimes. You gotta look back. I can't get to my powder because I taped it closed. So if I need to touch up with powder, I'll have to do that afterwards. Okay. Now you could add, you know, an eyeliner, but this is pretty dark. I mean, it's gonna be hard to be able to really put an eyeliner on there. You could take the same color, Magnificent, and I guess deepen it, but it's pretty deep in color. It would almost be just to like define this right here. And I like to use the pencil for this because you can like really get on that water line and it's not gonna smudge. Oh guys, so seriously, this is the cream shadow. So when I was playing it with it last night, like I washed my hands, I was washing dishes. It wasn't coming off, y'all. This stuff does not move once it dries. It's crazy. So if you're worried about like if you touch it, it's gonna be fine, I promise. Okay, so I'm just gonna deepen up right here. Like right on that line. Here we go, let's do a little wing, little wing. Sorry, I can't make up my mind. This is a wing with the cream shadow. Okay, and then we're gonna finish up with some mascara. So, pretty fun though, right? Very glam. This is not our normal look. Too bad I'm not going anywhere. Post office and the vet and pick up the kids. You know what's funny? So like, have you ever seen that meme where it's like, morning Carline, and the mom looks a hot mess? And then it's like, afternoon Carline, and then she looks glam? That is me all the time. The daycare workers are like, what? Yeah. What's in my crease? A little bit of Faithful, but mainly Provoked is in the crease. Can someone tell me the time? Thanks. I have no idea what time it is, and I am on a time crunch. And honestly, guys, for this look, I would probably do 2 really heavy coats of 3D and use the blow dryer. Like, really get them up. 3:30, fabulous. And Elizabeth, you did it in my time. Oh, I appreciate that. 3:20. You're a Miami girl at heart. I love it. Okay. Also for this look, I would kind of go heavy on the bottom with your mascara. Like, don't skimp on the mascara for this. All right, so who's ready to try a black glam eye? Who's ready? I want to see these pictures, guys. So much fun. And really, if you put the brown in there, it really helps. There is one more look I want to try that doesn't have brown, but that's another day. Okay. I'm stressing out on the inside, y'all. So much to do. Get that length, get that length. The hard part about, like, I feel like you have to go bigger with mascara when you have the dark eye, because you really need to see past the dark, you know? I just smeared it. If y'all could see. Okay, when you make a mistake, good thing we had a smoky eye to begin with, because I just, like, got mascara everywhere. Also for this look, guys, I would recommend a nude lip. Nude lip for this. I changed my mind. I would do a red lip with this, though. We have a masquerade party coming up, and I'm totally gonna rock a black smoky eye with red lips, so I lied. You can do red. Pink, but usually nude. So maybe I'll do that live too when I do that day to show y'all. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. I gotta run some errands. But yeah, so this is our smoky eye with Magnificent, the new matte black splurge. Love it. Super fun. Eyeliner, brow, eyeshadow, whatever, and it doesn't come off. It's not gonna smear off, y'all. It's crazy. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you guys see anything you like, you can always check it out at lisaboyer.com. Samantha Carver, if you do black, I will be so proud of you, because this is fun, and this is a little bit, you know, a little bit risque a little bit. So I would be so proud of you if you did the matte black. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.